Okay, good morning. Oh, it's 9:20 in the morning, and I have to finish wrestling with you here. What's going on? Let's see if we can get this on here so it doesn't go bang, 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 bang. We'll try that. And the clock. Okay, hang on. Now, controls. That ain't it. I gotta do the clock in the car here. Apps, there we go. Oh, that ain't it. And then I'll tell you what we're gonna do. Oh, where the hell's the, off-road, that's nice. Oh, here we are, settings. Clock. 9:20 in the morning. Okay. Back. Alright. I think we're ready. And it's 9:21 now. At 820 feet. Wow. We must be living on top of something that's growing up. Okay, so we're going to go get the tires changed today, and it's going to start snowing in 4 or 5 more hours here. Something like 2 o'clock this afternoon. It's a great time to put winter tires on, I would think. Just adjust the rear view mirror, and I can't see anything because the tires are filling up the back of the Jeep. I must admit, the little old lady there, she's got a pretty good freaking pour out of here. Not many guys hunting today. Another small chunk of fence to go. Alright. Take her time. Now there's 3 camps along the road here. There's one back there, there's this one, and there's another one tucked into the right here. And the other guy across the road owns down to right here. Now if I had the loot, I would buy the farm next to me plus this one, and that would give me almost 300 acres, which is a good chunk. So I'd own from the top of the hill down here somewhere. Or up here part ways, I think. Plus this little chunk on the other side of the road. And the temperature is 4 degrees out. We're getting a freaking heat wave. And it's the way it is. So I brought both cameras. I'll leave one going, and then maybe use the other one on the way back. I don't know. Not going to do too much today, I don't think. It's a little different when it starts to snow. I don't mind being out in the snow, but I sure don't like going out when it's raining. And it's kind of weird because it's supposed to get up to something like 9 or 12 degrees today, but I don't believe that for a minute. And snow. Okay. It's not a good day to be a mechanic and changing tires underneath the Jeep, I would think. Donnie's working really hard getting his wood in. Yeah. I used to like it days like this when I lived in Alberta and in hunting season. I would go out in this, no problem. You know, it doesn't make any difference to a wild animal, whether it's raining or not. I don't have to be there till 10, so I'm not in no big hurry to get there. It's down at a place we call the Landing. I'm gonna have to ask about that someday, why they call it the Landing. Maybe it's because where the Keswick River enters the St. John River, maybe it has some native significance. The waterways in Canada were very important back in the 16th, 17th, 18th century, before the invention of the automobile and proper road systems. Like this road here that we're on was about 18, oh there, oh, thought that was a chicken, 1860, and be pretty rough going, I would imagine. You can hear the water up in the wheel wells. That's all going to be dripping down on that guy. I imagine Ben will have the young feller doing the tires today. It's not a bad day. Anyway, and this is what we want at our house. Hear the change in the road? This is chip seal. You just got to watch out for the odd pothole along this road. And I'm going to have to start paying attention close to see if the beavers don't. I think they're gone, but I can't imagine. This road has been pretty hard on the rims. We've got to replace 3 or 4 of the rims on this set of tires. And I'm not sure what's going on with the next set. We've got rims for both. We got rims for the summer tires and then rims for the winter tires. And the idea is to have 2 full sets of tires. Like, you're better off having the 2 sets of tires so that you can just put them on and off than it is to take them right off the rim and put them on another rim. I can't see that being good for a tire, the seals and whatnot. I wouldn't mind if we could get an extra set of sensors so that the tire pressure, which is going to disappear for the winter because the sensors are in the other set of tires. The summer tires. Now we'll drive these tires for the next 6 months, change them off somewhere in probably middle of April. And then the snow is usually gone by, we'll say, the 3rd week of May. Interesting. This place up here to the right, though, that's a freaking eyesore every time you go by. I don't know what's going on there. Yeah. Sun's trying to come out. Then we got to wrestle the tires out of the Jeep, put them back into their cubby hole underneath the stairs in the garage, below where the mouse traps are. They'll be there till spring. It's nice that they fixed our road up a lot better. Had some banana muffins this morning. They were quite tasty. Alright. Normal. Oh, there's an actual vehicle here today. And there we go. There's no rush. A water truck. I can't imagine. This is Canada, and there's water trucks driving around, dropping people water off. And now we are at the bird store. And there's a Foster truck. $96.2 for regular gas for a liter. When we switched over to the metric system back in the 60s, the price of gasoline was like 25 cents a gallon. And then all of a sudden it was like 35 cents a liter. So the price of the fuel like quadrupled overnight. It's nice that this road is open. This sure is a real pain when it's not. There's a lot of old houses in this area here. Back towards where I drove out, there's some abandoned houses there, and I don't know. They were trying to sell one for, I don't think it was like $25,000, which seems like a pretty good bargain, but the house would have been torn down. And who knows what else you would have had to deal with. As far as the sewer and all that kind of stuff goes. Well, this is good. We'll just let this guy go fast and the windshield should start clearing up. It's clearing up there though. And the guy that brings my firewood, his place is just up here a little bit. I think I took you in a video there one day. And the internet should be fixed tomorrow, Tuesday, the 3rd, or the 2nd. I'm not sure. The 3rd. he's got quite a few trees there. And I figure if I get 4 more cords next year, I'll have enough to fill the woodshed right to the brim. And the garage, I hope. And as my skill gets up, and I can cut these things in the right length, I'll start getting some hardwoods to burn in the house. I'll take the odd maple down, or the odd whatever there is there. And I'll use the poplar, which it's kind of a scrub tree. I'll be using that for the big fire pit out there, if we want one. Anyway, down here somewhere off to the left, we have the guy that's going to hay the fields for us next year. It's down here around the chicken barn somewhere. Now these chickens here, they do nothing but produce eggs. There's these barns, there's a bunch of barns over the other side of the river, there's a couple over there, and I mean like a couple, like as much as you've seen here is on the other side of the river. And then way back up the 617 up at the top of the hill, there's another set of chicken barns up there. Looks like Rogers Cable. They want a lot of money for this place. On the left. Yes, sir. Too bad I couldn't mount you to my head, but I noticed that when I have you on my head turns around and twists a lot. It's like a chicken. So, we're fast approaching where we gotta be. Now, if anybody locally listens to the YouTube channel, Ben is a great guy. I wouldn't be going here if I didn't think he wasn't doing a good job. So, oh boy. And now we are at the landing. And we're 15 minutes early. And I forgot my mobile. I can't play. You want me just sitting here? Tires. Okay. It's like these boys are grown. Growing potatoes with all those tires. Look at the tires in there. So what I'll do, I'll turn the video off because we're just going to sit here until he's done. He's there unloading a bunch of tires out of that truck that's back there out in the mirror. And he's got 2 cars in the bays already, and the 3rd bay is not his. He's not renting it. And that's the name of his business. Okay, I'll turn this off and I'll swap the cameras around on the way back. Well, here we go. We're going to get an alarm on the tires soon. But I wanted to show you this. It's not something you normally see anywhere. Just make sure I don't run into somebody. Look at all the trees out there. Well, logs. They're going to turn them into something. Alright, get my keys off the dash. Get out of his way. There we go. Yes, 35 bucks. Fix the front fender on it as well. Okay. I think I'm ready to go, by Joe. And put the keys in my pocket. There we go. Ugh. What's going on here? Alright, let's go home. Let's go home a different way. There, perfect. Thank you, Ben. And I say they got lots of squad cars here. This is the Royal Canadian Mounted Police, and this is a little satellite station that they have. They have a bigger one across the river, right in the reserve. I brought Storm here when he was a very small puppy because I wanted to get him do you call that, socialized with the police. Oh, what's going on here? Not sure what that was. A little freaking snow bear of some kind. Anyway, we want to get them socialized with the police, and then we took them down to Automotive, where the military base is. We got them socialized with the soldiers there as well. He's a good dog, but he's full-on guard dog, I tell you. Last night I had to go and check the front door. Well, we're on the Trip Settlement Road. Anyway, I went and checked the lock on the front door, and normally from the library to get out to that part of the house, I have to open up a door, or I keep it closed to keep the dogs from running around. Anyway, he was sleeping there, and he didn't know who it was. Boy, he come right on to me. I had to shine the flashlight away so he could see who I was, and he was like, "Rawr." I don't think he would gnaw on me, but he has before, when he's not paying attention. Or when I'm not paying attention, actually. It's my fault, actually. Anything that's happened to the dog is whatever I've done. I haven't been abusive or anything to the dog, just that he's very independent. Now the other guy, you can do anything you want with him, but not Storm. Ice is chilled right out. Storm is full of fury. Storm is really smart, though. Actually, Ice is quite smart, too. The bugger gets, he'll get up on the bed. He sleeps between me and the wife part of the night. And in the morning, like 5 o'clock in the morning, this morning especially, and yesterday too, it's about every morning, he'll lay on my legs, and he's freaking bony elbows to just stick right into my legs, and it hurts. So you're instantly awake, you gotta move your legs, and you're hoping that he'll let you sleep, and you'd think I'd know better, or I would know better. Just to get up and let him out. This morning, it was pouring out. It's not raining too bad right now, but it was just pouring out. And both of them went tearing out. And they were back in within a couple of minutes, and we all went back to bed, which was nice. This guy can go by. Come on, go by. There. I don't want you following me all the way home. Just take it easy here. Look into the woods. Yes, here's another set of chicken burns. And there was another set back, like I said, where we crossed the big hydro lines. There was a little car there on the left. What amazes me is all they do is with these chickens is raise them for eggs. And then the birds I'm not sure how old they are, end up as dog food. I'd sure like to see the how they're all treated and handled. That would be interesting. Beautiful. Interesting. Here's the hydro lines again. This is the Sisson settlement. Yes, sir, a bunch of cows. Yeah, that ship sailed. Not going to be a rancher. Not yet, anyway. Oh, looks like I'll be going in the woods today. Should go back to bed, actually. I'm sure glad I'm done with these tires for 6 months. 5 months. Yeah. Now, we were going to build a log home here when I bought this property about 25, 30 years ago. Maybe 20. 25, maybe. Just up here. A lot of times coming through here you'll see deer. That's why I'm kind of going slow. You won't be able to shoot them here because of the you need to be so far away from a house before you fire a gun off. You probably could bow hunt them here. There's an interesting buggy. There, the tire pressure just light came on. there's no wobble, so there's a oh, we gotta change oil, 27%, so see how I can clear that alarm on the tires. Oh, I wasn't paying attention. We got another piece of property just behind me where we went down the dip. Oh well. This guy had a nice tractor here on the left for sale. It was an old, I think it was a Massey Harris or something. It looked like from something from the 40s or the 50s. Oh, man. And now we're on the Trip Settlement Road. And our property from back up there comes down here. You can't even see it anymore, the tree line. And now we're going over what's called the Bailey Bridge. The old train station. This used to be quite the lumber area. This old house here, they've sure done a lot of nice work on it. Spent a few bucks on that. There's another derelict house there. There's one. And there's a couple more up here, ready to be tore down. Right here on the left. And another one up here. Yahoo! Mountain Dew. Oh, right here, this fella's here on the left. His pit bulls came out and attacked a kid, cut him all up, punctured his skin in quite a few places. He has 3 of them. I guess they have been put down. He's still got 3 puppies left. So hopefully he looks after his dogs. It's a horrible thing to have happen to you. It's nice along here. I think that was an old schoolhouse back there too. Yes, sir. Lots of trailers getting parked out there now. I wonder what they pay for that. An expense. Apparently, if you've got a cow or a sheep or whatever to kill, you got to take it all the way to Sussex. It's pretty far away. More than an hour from here. Way more than an hour, maybe 2 hours. Well, we're on the Doran Ridge Road. I don't think Google Map will be driving up here anytime soon. Well, that didn't work out too bad. Ben fixed something in the front. There was a, what do you call it? A spoiler, like the under the bumper flap for diverting the air. Now look at this place on the left here. That's wild. You can never tell whether he's cleaning it up or not, or just moving junk around. Oh well. I don't have to live in it. And because we got softer tires on here, we're going to have to take it easy going up the gravel road. Maybe I'll just set the cruise control on. Because we had, on our other set of tires, every time they graded the road, they must have put some awful sharp freaking rocks down. One time we got Ben to fix the tire, there was 5 holes in the damn thing. Oh, it's starting to rain again. I notice this fella's got a sawmill now too. I'm hoping Eric up here has a way to get some those slabs for my old woodshed. Hooly wooly. It's warmed up to 3, but it's going to drop because we're going to be going up the hills here. We're 800 and some feet this morning. And right now we're 440 feet above sea level. And it was where we got the tires fixed, we were 53 feet above sea level. By the way, I checked. This is where I found that old rake. And here we are, we're at the chip seal. Just keep on keep in the tracks. This isn't too bad. Before though, they put about 20, 30 truckloads of gravel on this little section here. But before this, it was just all the old racks. Pit run. Just great big heavy racks. Just might spot the odd one on the side of the road. They're sure hard on the vehicle. I was just up here, there's a coyote on the side of the road. Dead one. That's still there. The ravens come down, pull it apart. And because all these trees have been stripped out of here, this sure gets some pretty bad drifting in the winter. We'll get to see that soon enough. I'm hoping that we get a green Christmas, actually. That'll mean at least a month or two we didn't have snow to deal with. Now that old house I just passed on the left, they always have laundry out. and leave the lights on it. Lucky for them that nobody's broken in to steal all the wiring out of the house. Uncle Donnie's. Donovan, that's his name. Probably the kids couldn't pronounce his name, so they called him Donnie instead of Dovin. Well, here, I can't even pronounce it. Oh, that's interesting. Found out Ben's name is Benton. I always thought it was Benjamin. And his middle name is Ellis, after his great-grandfather. Well, that's nice. Now, here's another story. Years ago, the winter before we bought our house, the previous owner got stuck down here. And instead of going back to get some help, he decided he was going to walk home. He got stuck because of the snow. Must have got off the road or whatever happened. And he didn't have a very good heart. He managed to get on New Year's Eve up to the house, and that's where he sat at the front door and passed away. And the next day after the snowstorm, the neighbor came over to check on him and wish him a Happy New Year, and there he was, buried under the snow in the front deck, leaning up against the door. He may have forgot his keys to get into the house. I really don't know what happened, but sadly, that was that. With the weather's starting to change, it's going to get the guys out hunting again. I don't believe they're allowed to big game hunt here on a Sunday. It's supposed to be in church, I guess. Alright, let's get rid of the tires in door number 2. So I don't have to wheel them around. And that should be close enough. Grab the cameras. Correct. Let's get the tires in this. There we go. Tires go back under here.
So I'll tell you what, I'll set you up right here. You got a little stick to help hold them back, and I got to get that now. So don't fall on the mousetrap. There we go. Get my stick out of the way. Out of the way. Put this back so I know where it is. Oh, a lot of dirt there. Let's clean that up first. Well, dog wants in, but he's not getting in. There. Okay, that's done. That's done. Alright, tire number 1. I think these are heavy. And we got to get some new rims.
Putting them in isn't bad either because I use the dog's ramp. Now, matter of getting the last tire in. Okay. There. Oh no. I better not get them in there too freaking tight. I'll never get them out. Good enough. I'll worry about that later. So, there we go. These tires, I'll have to come up with maybe use my hookaroon here to pull it out. They're not tight enough. No, maybe. This one here. No. That don't matter. Hell with it. Okay, now I gotta put the dog's bed back. I'll just whip you over here. Let's put that back together. Do it this way.
Oh, boys. Come on, go. Let's go. Come on. Come on. Where's the camera? Oh. All right. Okay. Thanks for coming. I had a message about this, painting it black, but all the other ones that we've used here, we never had any black ones. It's not very heavy duty, but it's good enough. So, boys, come on. Hey, come on. Come see. All right, let you out. Want to go out? 1, 2, 3. There you go, boys. Go. Go get him. Go. There, gone. Okay, thanks for coming.